Genesis chapter 4, verse 7. If thou doest well, literally, if thou art aligned with the objective standard of good/rectitude, shalt thou not be accepted? Literally, will there not be a lifting up of the countenance/the offering? And if thou doest not well, sin, literally, the missing of the mark/the predatory force lieth at the door. Literally, is crouching/waiting like a beast of prey at the threshold of thy life. And unto thee shall be his desire, literally, his craving, his gravitational pull to overwhelm and consume thee. And thou shalt rule over him. Literally, thou possessest the inherent capacity and command to exercise sovereign governance/dominion over him. In the pursuit of personal understanding, deep linguistic analysis of texts like Genesis chapter 4 verse 7 acts as both a mirror and a blueprint for the human condition. When we strip away surface-level readings and engage with the original, dense, and intentional structure of the language, we find practical applications for navigating our own internal lives. Here is how these revelations serve to sharpen and empower the human experience. 1. Externalization of temptation. The realization that sin is described as a beast crouching at the door is a profound psychological and spiritual insight. The revelation. It reframes our struggles. We often mistake our internal cravings for our own identity, e.g., I am an angry person, or I am a greedy person. The benefit. By viewing temptation as a separate force, a predator waiting at the threshold, humans gain the ability to create cognitive distance. When you realize that an impulse is an external entity trying to gain entry to your character, it becomes easier to stand firm at the door and deny it access rather than internalizing the shame of having the urge in the first place. 2. The restoration of sovereignty. The Hebrew word mashal, to rule/govern, in this verse is an assertion of authority over the self. The revelation. Modern culture often promotes a victimhood narrative, where humans are seen as helpless products of their biology, environment, or past trauma. This text asserts the opposite. The capacity for self-governance is inherent. The benefit. This fosters radical accountability. Knowing that you possess the God-given dominion to master your impulses shifts one from a passive recipient of circumstances to an active architect of one's own moral character. It transforms the question from, why did I do this, to how will I govern myself in the face of this? 3. Precision in moral diagnosis. The double meaning of chatad, functioning as both sin and sin offering, is a sobering reminder of the interconnectedness of our actions. The revelation. It suggests that the path to redemption and the path to ruin are often the same path, diverted only by our choice of action. The benefit. It trains the human mind to look for the tipping point. It teaches that the remedy for a mistake, the offering, is always available, but it is only effective if the individual recognizes the threat early, at the door, rather than waiting until the beast has already crossed the threshold and gained mastery. 4. Clarity of purpose. The word tetiv, to do well, to make right, indicates that there is an objective standard of goodness that is knowable and achievable. The revelation. In an age of moral relativism, this serves as an anchor. It assumes that there is a right way to act that results in a lifting up, siyat, of the soul. The benefit. It simplifies the complex moral landscape of daily life. Rather than being paralyzed by infinite choices, the individual is guided by a clear binary. Does this action align with the objective good, or does it invite the crouching force? Summary. These revelations are helpful because they provide a strategic framework for the soul. They teach that 1. Vigilance is necessary because the threat is always at the door. 2. Agency is absolute because you are commanded to rule. 3. Integrity is structural because your actions either lift you up or drag you down. By analyzing these ancient sources, you are essentially retrieving a user manual for human willpower, which can be applied directly to the management of one's own habits, temper, and moral direction. Given this understanding of the crouching nature of temptation, what specific area of your life or your study are you currently looking to apply these principles of governance to?